Hi, my name is Puma St. Angel, and I'm coming to you from Grace Grove Rejuvenation Center just outside of Sedona, Arizona. And today I'm going to be talking about manifesting yourself in the dawn of a new era. And I'm going to be sharing a manifesting tool with you. But before I do that, I really want to put this time period into context for you. We are at the end of a 5,125-year cycle, which is the fifth generation of that cycle in a larger 26,000-year cycle. And so next December, when both of these cycles come to an end and we enter a whole new generation of cycles, we are going to be experiencing, or our planet will be experiencing, a perfect alignment with the Milky Way galaxy's core. So we're going to have an unobstructed window into our galaxy's energy source. Can you feel the magnitude of what that means? It's huge. We are experiencing right now the most magical, fascinating time on the planet. I mean, we are so privileged to be here right now, to be experiencing this. No one has experienced this since the last 5,125 years ago and 26,000 years ago. So when there is an end of a cycle and the beginning of a new one, there's a time period in which there is a lot of, I would say, chaotic energy. There's a lot of intensity, and that's what we're experiencing right now. And it is absolutely a perfect time for us to say, you know what? Who am I? Who do I want to be? Where am I going? And so you have the most amazing opportunity to recreate yourself during this time. And with the end of this great cycle also comes the end of a lot of belief systems and familial patterns that have been passed on from generation to generation. So we really are experiencing right now the end of approximately 250 plus generations. I don't know if you can comprehend what that means. So my grandparents and great-grandparents for the last 250 generations have been passing on certain belief systems down to me right now, that I get to decide, you know what, am I going to take these belief systems into this new era? And so we begin to start looking at what these belief systems and patterns are. So just to give you an example, I come across a lot of people who say, oh, my mother, my grandmother both had breast cancer, and so I'm predisposed to having breast cancer. Okay, well, that's a belief system. But first, it was an idea. And then an idea becomes a belief when you put your energy and passion behind it. So you get to choose what ideas become a belief system for yourself. And me personally, that's not a belief system that I would choose to have, that I'm predisposed to cancer. Another great one is you got to work really hard for your money. And it's like, wow, I got to work really hard. I got to work hour by hour by hour to make, minimum wage or, just a salary. And that, to be wealthy, you need to be pretty much born into it, and it's hard to become wealthy if you're not born into it. I mean, there's all these weird belief systems around health and money, and I have the opportunity right now to say, you know what? I'm not going to carry those belief systems into the future. I'm going to create who I want to be. So my question to you is, what steps are you taking to deprogram these belief systems that aren't serving you? How are you deprogramming them from your subconscious mind so that you can reprogram yourself to be the person that you truly want to be and to create yourself? So one tip, one of the first and major tips in this process is for you to begin to just analyze, like really look at your belief systems. Analyze every thought that comes through your mind and say, okay, do I really believe that? Is that a belief, or is that a scientific proof? You know, if it's a belief system, go, okay, but first it was an idea. Do I want to put my energy and passion behind that idea? So beginning to take a really honest look at what you are believing, and to be conscious of the thoughts that are running through your mind every second of the day, and stopping yourself and going, whoa, well, that was an interesting idea. That was an interesting thought. I always assumed it was truth, but really, is it truth? So to really, truly move into manifestation, you need to analyze where you are right now. And then begin to create a support system around yourself that will help you to move past limiting belief systems. So find teachers, find friends, find an environment in which you can do that gracefully. And if it's hard to get started, then you might want to think about going to places like Grace Grove or other centers or retreats in which you can be fully surrounded by a level of consciousness that's going to help you to move past it much quicker. So you have the opportunity right now to take what the world would be considering as turmoil, a lot of chaotic energy, and go, okay, I can take all this energy and decide how I want to experience it. I'm going to use it to fuel myself into creating a whole new belief system that is really going to support me. You know, it was in the Great Depression that a lot of people made a lot of money. There was great wealth to obtain. With all the crashing of systems, new systems are also going to arise. So right now you have one of the greatest opportunities to put forth your message, your passion, and to create a whole new life. So I look forward to creating 2012 with you. Blessings from Grace Grove.